Alright guys, so today we're going to be reacting to some more Marvel Avengers things here. There's a lot more of the storyline and some moves and different things that we're looking at how the characters work in the game in this video that we're about to watch. So we're going to react to it and give our thoughts and opinions. You can find the video link in the description below if you want to watch it yourself.
If you've ever thought, what is this game? Or how does it work?
Yeah.
Then this is the show for you.
Cool. Perfect.
Let's get into it, starting with the story trailer.
Yeah.
In the aftermath of A-Day, everything changed.
I don't think I saw the story trailer.
So-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious...
Why does this dude... This senator reminds me of what Abomination looked like. Like that dude who was beating up Hulk in the previous video. It looks very much like him. I don't know why. Like, I'm just getting the sense that it feels like him. The senator. Maybe the senator became an Inhuman and became the Abomination. It kind of... He looks very similar to it. Okay, so... Jeez, what the hell is that?
An infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone.
Jeez.
You unleash diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Huh.
Yes.
I can promise you
oh, he just sold out the Avengers.
I will use this second chance to make you safe.
Okay, so...
We'll find a cure.
So he's using the robots and everything to become the good guy. With the promise of a cure to fix Inhumans. So
idea mechanics.
So Inhumans are like a thing that happens because that airship crashed and like sprayed all that blue gas.
Or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science.
Okay.
But even as AIM promises a cure to end the Inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid Project offers a world protected by science, Tarleton, a victim of A-Day himself, uses AIM's technological...
So they kind of Avengers in a way destroyed the city? And someone told me in a comment, it was Anthony actually, who told me in a comment that Thor basically took down the airship because they were using a Terrigen crystal or something kind of energy source for the helicarrier. And because they took it down with Captain America inside, well... That's kind of why he feels bad, so he left his hammer at Captain America's like grave memorial site. And then that crystal stuff kind of spread into the water and spread into the city, and obviously did this to people. It like turned them into Inhumans. That's kind of weird.
And the public's fear of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpower
reminds me of X-Men mutants
and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK.
That's crazy.
A mental organism designed only for killing.
So he becomes insane?
When choosing a villain,
wait. Was that actually him? I saw this in the previous video, but...
Designed only for killing.
This must actually be him in his thingamabob. I wonder if this is like him, if he's piloting it like remotely, or does he actually be in these machines? This looks like it might actually be him here. It definitely looks like it's a human skin there. So he might just be sitting in there with his head plugged into this thing and controlling it. I actually didn't realize that this was him.
When choosing a villain, we knew we needed someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers fans.
Okay.
Big Face.
Big Face, Big Brain, Big Brain. I like to call him Big Brain.
His origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967.
Look at him crushing Hulk there.
Now, with AIM's drive to manipulate public fear and his ability to control machines with his mind,
that's overpowered.
And AIM are the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced.
Okay.
But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced
dude, that looks like Reddit.
Under the guise
she's using the Reddit version of the game.
And she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers.
Okay.
And she has proof.
Okay, so she got proof. So that's how she links up with the Avengers to kind of like correct their like,
you'll advance the story
like
of the
crimes
player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions.
Okay, hero-specific missions.
We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new...
So A-Day is obviously on the helicarrier.
Called Once an Avenger.
Okay, we've seen this one. I'm just going to skip ahead here. Alright, so let's have a look right after that video, because we already watched that in the previous video. We already reacted to that.
A single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character.
Thor, obviously. Hero missions.
Hero missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the of our hero designs.
They're kind of play in this role.
Look at how Thor plays.
Interesting. Yeah. We basically saw this already.
Systems, players can string
Cool.
together combos of heavy and light attacks.
Okay.
Or hold for signature attacks.
All right.
Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths. From making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance, or bringing
Cool.
the sky down on his foes.
Dude, you could just like fly and shoot your laser?
The God of Thunder has a wide
Wait a minute. So you have melee, ranged, intrinsic abilities, and intrinsic overcharge. Interesting. You actually get quite a few abilities here, man. This is a lot of abilities. I'm excited. There's more abilities than just like 4 different buttons to press. Though you probably have to like equip certain ones. Like if I'm looking over here, he's got this equipped, it looks like, and he's got this equipped, and he's got here equipped, this equipped. So you can't like equip more than one in each row, but there's still quite a few options if you take into account that that's like 6. Sorry, like 3. Yeah, 6, 12. So basically 12 different abilities you could probably have at one point in time, which is pretty cool, especially since you can interchange those abilities and create your hero to be much different than what another person's Thor or hero would be, which is pretty cool.
skills to
Tornado
unlock that
throw.
give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites.
Yeah, that's
targeting. We
Men-
largely drew our
Oh, that's
from
sick,
writer
dude.
Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor
It's like
comics.
bounces off the freaking
Manual
people. That's
targeting
cool.
Allows you to quickly mark your enemies for
Oh.
bullseyes with Mjolnir. And
Okay.
one by one,
Bing,
you
bing,
can
bing,
mark
bing.
them and knock them down
It's
as Mjolnir
pinball,
comes back
dude.
to you. Follow that up with a powerful
It's
ground
pinball.
pound, and
I
you've
dig
got
that.
a mighty combo.
That's so cool.
Manual targeting is a great range.
Maybe I
system,
will play
but if
Thor. He looks
up-close
really
and
cool.
personal is more your style,
That
go
was
with
a
the
really
hammer
cool.
spin.
That hammer
Or
spin's dope,
Mjolnir
dude.
Cyclone.
Okay. That's like from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, where he does a spin around him. Cool. Heroic moves.
Heroes have
Oh.
3 special heroic moves.
Boom!
Assault,
Sweet. Fire my laser.
and support.
Thunderclap. Sweet. Okay.
When designing our
And then
heroics,
just,
we
like-
started with the signature moves from the comics
It's just
and movies
everything's
that
like
we've
being
always
electric.
wanted to play.
Oh, spin to win,
The
dude.
assault
It's in the
heroic
game.
is the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use.
Okay, so you can store multiple charges, so you can use your heroic moves more than once. I guess that's pretty cool. I would say that for like when you really need it, like a massive amount of enemies, and you just want to like unload and go boom, 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 boom. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see what he's gonna do here.
strategically as a part of your
Lightning
combos.
blast,
You
cool.
can perform
Oof.
these by tracking your
I like
heroic
that.
moves with
Stat!
normal attacks.
Oh, my boy
For
Hulk.
instance, Natasha's assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock
Okay.
projectile move you might recognize.
That's-
you can see
okay.
Matt using it right here.
Alright, so
Natasha's
Black
assault
Widow
heroic is
basically
Widow's
uses
Bite,
this
which
ability.
is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see
She
Matt
uses
using
this
it
ability
right
on a
here.
low health enemy. Why would you waste it?
Each hero
Her
also
heroic
has
move
unique
on like a
support
10%
heroic
health.
That's designed to enhance co-op and team play.
Okay, support.
For
Okay,
example,
that's cool.
Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to
Okay.
supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members.
That's overpowered.
You can
Did
see
you see that? He had like he had the buff timer like right over here. Warrior's Fury, armored, 4 seconds remaining.
the force and grant
And it looks like Hulk's buffed by it too, because you can see he's like outlined in this like kind of weird blue electricity thing. This is very similar to what Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 had, where you kind of do a buff and the characters glow a different color. It's a lot easier to see on that game though. This game has a lot of
a
stuff going on.
period of invulnerability for nearby team members.
Cool.
You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he
Yeah,
flies
okay,
through
cool.
Thor's support.
So basically, when he does the lightning
Ultimates
stuff,
take longer to
people can be
charge,
buffed
but
by
they're
it.
Definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and
Ooh.
some even have residual effects.
Look
like
at these-
Thor's Bifrost
Yeah,
weapon.
dude. Bifrost, and he's
Thor's
just
ultimate
shocking
hero
everything around him.
channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into muscle.
Okay, yeah, we saw
to
this in the very
bypass
beginning.
Unbreakable shields,
Okay.
allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost bridge to do maximum damage.
Play your way. Okay. That's
We
cool,
know
though.
Everyone plays differently. So
Yeah.
we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Wait,
As
his
your
combat,
heroes earn experience,
his stuff looks so different though. Like the first hero we're looking at was Thor, I believe, and he had like these weird yellow things you can select. What is this like? Wait, primary speciality mastery. I'm so confused. The other one said like ranged melee thing. Are those maybe like passive buffs that they had? Like these are actual moves. Okay, that's very interesting. I'm actually kind of want to go have a look at that screen again. Okay, so this is your mastery. Okay, these aren't your abilities. These are your mastery. So you basically kind of choose what is strong about your character, like, probably, oh, ranged attacks are really strong for the hero, or doing kind of this thing is strong. So basically, boosting certain types of attacks, and then you kind of play your actual moves here. You unlock all of them, it seems here, and then you can just buff which ones you want to use the most or that are your favorites through mastery to kind of create your hero to play your way. I guess that makes sense. So guard, breaks guard, damage high, impact high, stun high, reaction, flyback.
Will play different than yours.
Boom! Cool.
Another way to customize your heroes is with gear.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful
Legendary,
modifiers for
prime.
even more customization.
Why is it like
Some
like
perks
all
apply
blurred
special
out? What the hell?
Like plasma or gamma, or cause status
That's
effects
weird.
like shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense.
That's cool.
You can see Iron Man using gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans
Gamma
probably
gear.
noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red.
Okay.
Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage mod.
Okay, so he's probably talking about this gamma chamber. Laser attacks deal gamma damage, incorporating Dr. Banner's redacted research on gamma bombs. So he probably did some like buffs to the whole team, because if you notice, like Thor in that other video, he had the green thing going around him. Maybe he like used gamma to kind of like power up all the different Avengers somehow. That might be a thing, unless he was wearing specific type of gear. But I think A-Day was like A-Day seems like it's the very beginning. So I don't know how he would have a gamma boosted like item. I'll have to really like play the game to see what's happening there, to be honest. But it seems like gamma is a thing that's a lot of the heroes can actually
and
have
changes
boosts
the
by.
emissive color of your attack. And voila,
Cool.
green lasers.
That's cool. And more damage as well.
Know that if you
Nice.
look good, you'll play good.
Of course,
The
dude.
Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits
Okay.
for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's
Sweet.
80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game.
Cool, cool.
Each hero
Cool.
has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras in story arcs.
Mafia Hulk. What? I
You
still
can
don't
learn
get
them
that.
over the
That's
course
so
of the
weird.
story campaign by
And these are your
completing
patterns.
missions
Yeah.
and deciphering patterns.
Yeah, we talked about this part already as well. Let's skip ahead. I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy to see that moves are like really broad, and you can go in many different ways with your hero and make your hero different from someone else's hero. So if I want like a ranged Hulk, I can have a ranged Hulk. I don't know why I would have a ranged Hulk. It just is a concept that's out there, because you would actually go like full melee. But you never know. He has all of the heroes have different ranged and melee abilities, so you can play your own way. I love that. I love that. It's so cool. And the fact that they have so many moves is so cool. Like the fact that you can just do all these different moves and all these heroic moves and change them to do whatever you want to do. I think that's so cool. That's so epic. It's definitely a step up from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is obviously in a kind of different ball game because they're very two separate games. But I've got a lot of high hopes for this game, and I'm really excited to try it out and see what more content they have to bring us. And I really want to play it. I really want to play it, dude. I've never been so hyped for a Marvel game like this before, in this kind of sense. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Even with this Miles Morales on PlayStation, makes me feel like I should get a PlayStation. Games are getting good. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the moves? What do you think of what they did with the story, like destroying the city and creating all these Inhumans, and then AIM coming in and like harvesting them to make robots so that they can basically take over the like role of controlling the city or the country. I'm actually not sure how broad their kind of like reach is in terms of the story. Like how big is AIM? Are they only controlling that city? Are they massive? Are they controlling the country? How does it work? We'll have to see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you for watching.